never succeed, not without me." Those were his words. But let's rewind, because it all began with trust. Real trust. We were two guys, best friends since college. Kevin, the numbers guy, cold, calculating. He had a mind like a steel trap. Then there was me, the dreamer, the one who saw the future in our crazy business idea. Together, we were unstoppable. The startup took off like a rocket. We shared everything. Wins, losses, late nights at the office, laughter over beers. People said we had the perfect partnership. And I believed them. I mean, why wouldn't I? We were living the dream. Until I noticed something wasn't right. Money was tight, tighter than it should have been. I remember confronting Kevin on a rainy Tuesday evening. He laughed it off, saying, "It's just the cost of doing business. Trust me." But that was the moment I should have known. That laugh wasn't just laughter, it was a smokescreen. I started digging deeper when he wasn't around, reading documents, checking accounts late at night when the office was empty. It wasn't long before I found it, the secret account, tucked away like a skeleton in our financial closet. Kevin was funneling company money into his own pocket. My heart pounded so loud, the silence of the room felt deafening. I felt betrayed, humiliated in front of myself. We were supposed to be partners, friends. I wanted to rage. I wanted to storm into Kevin's office and demand an explanation. But that wouldn't get me anywhere. He'd deny, twist things, make me doubt what I'd seen. No, I had to be smarter. I started documenting everything, meticulously gathering evidence in silence. Meanwhile, Kevin acted like nothing was wrong, joking over coffee, slapping my back, talking about expansion plans. It took everything in me not to confront him right there. My anger burned with each fake smile he threw my way. When I could barely contain my rage, I knew it was time to act. I crafted my plan carefully. I arranged a meeting with our biggest investors. Kevin didn't have a clue until I called him to join at the last minute. The confusion on his face was priceless as I presented the evidence to our investors. Every document, every transaction laid bare for all to see. Kevin turned pale, his confident facade crumbling. "You can't do this to me," he spluttered, his voice losing its usual edge. But I could, and I did. The investors were furious, just as I'd expected. They couldn't believe Kevin's betrayal, and they backed me fully. Kevin's removal was swift and unequivocal. Watching him escorted out of the office was the most satisfying sight in my life. It was the power shift I'd dreamed of, from feeling small and deceived to regaining control. The company felt different after that, lighter somehow. Kevin likely thought revenge was the end for me, the punishment for trusting too easily, but in truth, it was just the beginning. I rebuilt the business from the ground up, choosing partners more wisely, people who wouldn't stab me in the back the moment my eyes turned away. As for Kevin, word spreads quickly in our industry. Partners who betray aren't quickly forgiven. They become whispers in the corridors, stories at cocktail parties, cautionary tales told to wide-eyed newcomers. Kevin's story was no different. He tried to start anew, but his betrayal followed him like a shadow. The sweet taste of success without him was my greatest revenge. Each closed deal, each success story was a testament not just to me, but a lesson, a loud one about trust, betrayal, and the friends turned foes who think they can outsmart you. And now, when someone says, "You can't succeed without me," I smile to myself. Because once you faced the kind of betrayal Kevin orchestrated, you realize your own strength. You're more resilient than you knew. And that's exactly why I'm here, thriving, ready for whatever comes next. But what's that next thing on the horizon? Stay tuned, because every ending leads to a new beginning.